Greetings. Elder Blacklight, the motivator. Remember Michael Brown, Ferguson, St. Louis? The court system, they had a grand jury. Now we're going to connect the dots to Eric Holder's alleged murderer of Nipsey. And by coincidence, the one who was in charge of the processing of Michael Brown's court case when it went before the grand jury. That's a coincidence they got the same last name. As a result, the evidence was manipulated and it was a closed court. That was the thing. It was a closed court. Now what am I talking about? It was reported yesterday that on TMZ that the Eric Holder case, the alleged murder of Nipsey Hussle, his trial is going to be going before, or his case is going before the grand jury. Now it's deep that TMZ is the first one out the gate with all the news on one of the biggest news story even bigger than the war talk between Iran and the United States. Now, the brother on Coffee and Kush, I forgot, what's that brother name that's on Coffee and Kush? He was the only one that was analyzing the court procedures. All the others, including, well, I already knew. I told y'all in a video way back that it's like a kangaroo court system. It never plays fair. You know, according to how they feel that day. You know. So
and thanks for your patience. I'm a little late getting up here, so I have a statement at the very beginning here, and then we'll be happy to answer some questions when we're finished with that. But first and foremost, I'd like to again extend my deepest sympathies to the family of Michael Brown. As I've said in the past, I know that regardless of the circumstances here, they lost a loved one to violence, and I know that the pain that accompanies such a loss knows no bounds. On August 9th, Michael Brown was shot and killed by police officer Darren Wilson. Within minutes, various accounts of the incident began appearing on social media, accounts filled with speculation and little, if any, solid, accurate information. Almost immediately, neighbors began gathering and anger began growing because of the various descriptions of what had happened and because of the underlying tension between the police department and a significant part of the neighborhood. The St. Louis County Police.
now, clever, this guy right here is very clever, see. Now, his death was captured on video too. Michael Brown's wrongdoings of the officer. And you see how they tried to cover it up. You know, because it was on video, and you know, the video speaks for itself, you know. And plus they had eyewitnesses also. But the only difference on this between Eric Holder and Nipsey is Eric Holder is the suspect. He's supposed to be the shooter, and they got it on camera, but it's obvious that the video has been manipulated. And that tells you that they try to cover up something. When one of my video, one time I was analyzing the video of the shooting, and I thought I seen a white man do it. I seen another angle where it looked like it was a guy wearing a badge. White man wearing a badge. Because there's a whole lot of overlays on that video. And it couldn't actually smother it out. Then you got transparent overlays where you could see through the body. It just wasn't done right. Again, TMZ was on the scene. So it's quite evident the reason why Darden got out of it. That it's all government involvement, high officials in the cover-up. Now who the hidden hand is, the one that really gave the order, see, the government, let's look at it like this. The government done messed up on this video so bad. Now let's go to the who's supposed to be the leader, Trump. Trump is the king of real estate. You know, that's his thing, building and real estate. But he was also a reality show host, you know, on with the TV series called Apprentice. But when he started doing that Celebrity Apprentice, he started doing people that was in show business and, you know, mostly show business. And he had a pretty, you know, good ratings on that. Now, when he ran for president, you know, he had the money, but he's a poor guy compared to, you know, the real hidden hand, the 10%, Rothschilds, whatever. And they rigged the elections, you know, but they pulled the wool over the public side. And then you had Alex Jones co-signing, campaigning for Trump. And he sat down with Minister Farrakhan, you know, for a meeting to co-sign Trump, because they say Trump got his own money and he a businessman. But Trump is a puppet too. And so, what's this got to do with what's happening? Because now Trump co-signed the establishment of Israel. It's still the Crusades, but it's fought with the media. One part is fought with the media. You get into the bloods and guts with a whole lot of false propaganda so that you'll start hating on the Iranians. Well, that same game is played with the gangs and with black people. And so they want martial law, an excuse to have martial law. So they can control the thinking of black people and they people. So they're using media. TMZ is at the forefront. So they have all this tabloid news coming out now. Nipsey Russell girlfriend didn't like Nipsey Russell and all that other stuff that really don't matter. For these young-minded, childlike thinking people, teenagers, and only thing they like to do is throw mud, or how y'all say that, throw shade on people and roast people. They get a kick out of that. But now it's serious now. They're getting ready to move on your black butt. This is going to be continued. They're rigging this system, court system, so that Eric Holder can disappear. Y'all won't even know if he's dead or alive. It's a black light.